The diet that could starve cancer, prevent diabetes, and make you lose weight. The ketogenic diet.
Before we move on to the facts, why not spice up your subscriptions by subscribing to Bestie and ringing the notification bell as well? That way you can stay up to date on all of our daily videos and content.
Number 4. What you should consume. Let's start off with what a ketogenic diet entails. By choosing this route, you will be drastically cutting your carbohydrate intake and essentially replacing it with fat. This reduction in carbs is said to put your body in a metabolic state known as ketosis, according to Healthline. In this state, your body will adapt to becoming far more efficient at burning fat for energy, which enhances weight loss, and furthermore, turning the fat into ketones in the liver, which becomes a supply of energy for the brain. Through this diet, your blood sugar and insulin levels will decrease, as well as your glucose consumption, and your body's metabolism will shift away from carbs to fat and ketones instead. It's important to remember, though, that before you embark on any new kind of diet, you should consult with a physician to make sure that you are not putting your health at risk. If you are a senior, overweight, or have medical conditions, you should always speak to a doctor or medical health professional first. To achieve ketosis, you will need to know what you should and should not consume. According to Diet Doctor, it is recommended to keep your carb intake to under 50 grams per day, as the fewer carbs you eat, the more effective, and you should avoid starchy foods like bread, pasta, rice, and potatoes, which also contain a lot of glucose. What you eat should primarily be high in fat and moderately high in protein. Your meals should be based on meats, fish, eggs, butter and cheeses, nuts and seeds, healthy oils, avocados, and low-carb vegetables. As for what is recommended to drink, water is always a good idea, as well as coffee or tea, ideally without sugar or sweeteners. In what might excite some, an occasional glass of wine is also acceptable. Caffeine is known as an appetite suppressant, so in the event that you have a craving, you can drink coffee, preferably black coffee, which can suppress your appetite and eliminate your craving. Drinking a lot of water can also help suppress your appetite and make you feel full, so be sure to drink lots of water and stay hydrated throughout the day. If you experience a craving, gulp down a big glass of water. The water will make you feel full and eliminate your craving. Number 3. There are multiple versions of the ketogenic diet. In the ketogenic diet, there are different options and versions available to you, according to Healthline. The standard will include a very low-carb, moderate protein, and high-fat route, which is broken down into 75% fat, 20% protein, and just 5% carbs. For the cyclical option, it divides the week into 5 ketogenic days, followed by 2 high-carb days. In the targeted option, it enables you to add carbs around workouts. And lastly, the high-protein option introduces a ratio of 60% fat, 35% protein, and 5% carbs. Similar to the typical ketogenic diet, it's important to know that only the standard and high-protein options have been studied in depth and are the most recommended paths for those looking into this diet. Number 2. The ketogenic diet keeps you feeling full. The ketogenic diet is suitable for anyone looking to prevent major diseases and be on top of their weight. Luckily, it happens to be a very filling diet, which allows you to lose weight without keeping track of calories, according to Healthline. When starting this diet, it's important to stick to it to avoid bodily shock. as it will work towards changing many aspects of your bodily functions. By sticking to the diet, keep track of your macronutrients, and eating the right foods, you will find that the ketogenic diet will keep you feeling full. Once your body adjusts to the diet, you will notice that you no longer experience any cravings and that you will feel full after all of your meals. Of course, if you find that any new type of diet that you try is making you feel less energized or even sick, it's best to speak to a professional about it. Some diets work for certain people, while other types of diets work for other people. In the modern day and age we live in, people worldwide constantly seek alternative diets and ways of life in hopes of preventing major diseases and staying in shape. People appear to be more conscious than ever before when it comes to their food intake, with many options available now that cater to an individual's specific wants and needs. When it comes to averting illnesses and keeping on track with your weight, there appears to be a developing and rewarding diet that is worth your consideration and attention. The ketogenic diet. According to Healthline, over 20 studies show that this specific diet will aid you on your path to weight loss and prevent significant diseases such as diabetes, cancer, epilepsy, and Alzheimer's disease. The work of health professionals like Dr. Walter Longo from the University of Southern California's Davis School of Gerontology has also shown that low-calorie diets can slow tumor growth and starve cancer cells of the glucose they require for fermentation. The ketogenic diet may be difficult to adjust to at first, as your body begins to get used to the lack of carbohydrates, so you may feel discouraged at first to stop the diet altogether. If you pull through and stick to the diet, you will notice results. This is a highly beneficial and rewarding diet for anyone looking to enhance their overall bodily performance and hoping to prevent the health obstacles that could deter a prolonged life. Please keep in mind that a diet alone cannot cure chronic conditions like cancer and diabetes. The data available only suggests that it might help prevent those conditions in some limited, highly controlled cases. Have you tried the ketogenic diet before? Tell us in the comment section below. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait, what kind of bestie would we be if we didn't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.